Hi guys, it's LeAnn again with Bear Strength Fitness, and we've had some questions about fitness goals. How do you set your fitness goals? And the answer to that is a lot of different ways, but the important thing is to set them. What's reasonable? You know, a goal should be something that you can track. It should be reasonable. It should be attainable. It should be measurable. And so all of these things are super important to make sure that your goal is a SMART goal for you. Having said that, they can be a lot of different things, and it kind of depends on where you're coming from, okay? But generally speaking, your goal needs to be tied to something that you can measure. For example, if you are currently using a 5-pound dumbbell to do your bicep curls, and you're using a 5-pound dumbbell to press overhead, and you're holding a 10-pound dumbbell when you do your squats, then maybe something that would be reasonable for you would be to look at being able to double those numbers after, say, 2 or 3 cycles of your workouts. And again, depends on where you're coming from. If you're a brand new exerciser, never done any strength training at all, you may find that you need 3 cycles, and by cycles I mean a 4-week cycle, to be able to double those weights. If you're a relatively experienced exerciser and you've just kind of been out of the loop for a while, you may find that you can double those weights within your 4-week cycle. So it kind of depends on where you're coming from. But just, again, have something in mind. Maybe something you're training for. Maybe you want to get strong enough to be able to do a Spartan race. Or maybe you want to get strong enough to do a triathlon. Or maybe you want to get strong enough to do a powerlifting competition. So there's all different kinds of things that you can train for, but definitely train for a goal. If it's something that's written in your workout log or if it's an event, but definitely have something that you train for. And it needs to be, again, attainable, reasonable, and you need to be able to measure it. Those are super, super important aspects of your goal planning for your strength training. But at the end of the day, regardless of what you set your goals to be, you're going to see some added benefits, like what you look like. And that might be your goal. Maybe your goal is a little more like bodybuilding, where you want to look different. And that's fine too. That's great. Bodybuilding does some great exercises. You know, maybe you want to tone up arms. Maybe you want to get rid of some of the stuff that's underneath. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. Some of that, like there's a tiny bit of that no matter what you do, it ain't going anywhere. Sorry, ladies, gentlemen too. You know, I'm going to be 51 next month, and yeah, there's still a little bit of that no matter what I do. But the thing is, you can get rid of a lot of the things. Remember, please, that spot reducing does not work. The only way you can make an area smaller is to decrease your overall body fat percentage for your whole body, and then that will start to, you can tone in different areas, but the underlying muscle can hypertrophy and grow and make that area look different. But spot reducing, the idea of getting in the floor and doing 500 crunches so that your belly will get smaller, doesn't work. So don't do that. It's bad for your back. Not going to work anyway. Just remember that it's a 2-pronged approach, that if you're talking about reduction, that you got an overall body fat percentage goes down, which happens largely through diet. You probably heard the phrase, you can't outrun your fork. Well, you can't out-train it either. So 80% diet, 20% what's going on in the gym or with your exercise plan. Then once that's in place, we can incorporate all the different strength training elements, and we can make your arms look amazing, your shoulders look amazing, your core tighten up, which will make you look thinner once you tighten up the core. It does help you look a little bit thinner. It just doesn't spot reduce. And then, you know, your legs, shapely, whatever your goal is, absolutely. So think about what you want to have happen. Feel free to message, comment, ask questions. We'll do our best to help you. And again, please like us and share us and get us out there. And thanks so much for being here at Bear Strength Fitness. We'll see you next time.